This is where all of the cool, the fun stuff, the magic happens. This is why we want this tool, because as you can see, there are a ton of different variables that go into actually buying products for the Amazon Influencer Program. And this just makes our lives so much easier. So instead, before we had to click on each individual product and, see if there were videos on the listing, see how many reviews it had, see all of these important details before we purchased the product. And that took forever, having to open each individual page. Now with this Sortio X tool, you actually see all these cool details directly on the search page of Amazon for every single product. So what I like to do actually is Amazon themselves has a sort by feature. I like to sort by best sellers because this ensures that I will get the highest selling products and I can do my product research from this page directly. So the tool should automatically load in here. Give it a few seconds. It is scraping a lot of data from each individual listing. So sometimes it may run a little bit slower just because you got to keep in mind it's running all of this information from each individual listing. So just give it about 30 to 60 seconds and it'll really get all the information on this page. Now you can see you've got ASIN. You can copy that to clipboard if you wanted to. You've got the rating. You can see, does it have a video carousel? Yes, it'll say a check mark. No, it'll have a red X. It shows you how many video slots are currently available, how many influencer videos are currently available or on there. It'll show you whether or not your video is on the page. So here you can see that my video is actually on the page. One thing that you do need to note is that in order for you to see if your video is on a page, you've got to actually log into your Manage Creator Hub on Amazon. So that's where you go to see all your information and data like you see here. You got to have this page opened at least once in order to get that information about whether or not your video is on a page. Okay, otherwise the tool will not know what influencer to look for. By opening your Creator Hub and Manage page, you will then have the ability to see this feature. Otherwise it'll just say your video is not on there. Okay, very important. So it'll also tell you whether or not there is a low stock on the product, which is also very important to know because you don't want to buy a product that's out of stock frequently or else you won't make any commission off of that. You want to know if it's sponsored. Usually if a product is sponsored, that means that they are avidly trying to promote their product. They're very serious about their brand. They really want to get sales. So that just means that they're less likely to go out of stock as well. So that's an important feature. You can see your influencer commission percentage and the actual amount that you'll earn. An affiliate commission if you're doing off-site sales, and then the amount that you'll earn. You can also see the bestseller rank, which with a direct link to each of these individual categories, and then the date that it was first available. But to make this even easier, you can actually either hide these things. Say you don't really care about off-site sales, you can hide this, and that'll even help the application load a little bit quicker if perhaps you're running on a slower type of PC or it just can't handle a lot of what we're asking it to scrape. So you can hide different features on here, and if you don't want to hide anything, you want to leave it all there, that's fine too. But the cool part is you can actually click here. It's a little bar graph. Click on any of those bar graphs and you'll have this table that pops up. So this table is actually gathering every single product from this listing. As you can see on the bottom left, there are 102 current products from this page that we're searching for, which are Halloween party decorations. Here is where I spend most of my time. Very rarely do I actually scroll through each page and look at each individual table, but some people like that, so we've gone ahead and kept that feature. But this is where you will probably be spending most of your time. What you'll do here is you can either sort from high to low, like video slots available. You can go high to low, 5 all the way down to 0. You can do that for influencer videos. You can do that for influencer commission. You can see which ones are the highest sellers, stuff like that on the rating. And then if you click on the left here, you can see that there's a little drop down menu. You can see the bestseller rank right beneath each individual product. But what we just installed was this filter feature. So now as you're loading in all these products and the products are getting onto the table, you can actually filter this even further. So let's say we wanted Halloween party decorations with a minimum price of $20. You do not have to put the $sign, just put the numerical value. So we want a minimum of $20. We want a minimum review of, let's say, 100. So we want there at least to be 100 reviews. But the most important part is here, the video slots available and the influencer videos available. Now they're pretty interchangeable, so whichever one you use will get you the same result. So let's say we want there to be anywhere from a minimum of 1 slot available so that we can essentially guarantee our spot on the listing, and a max of 4. We don't want 5 because then that obviously means that there are no spots for us to show up on the product page. So here, by filtering the 102 products based on what we're looking for, we have 2 products that fall under the category of a minimum of $20, a minimum of $100 reviews, sorry. It's got a minimum of 1 video available, and then a max of 4 videos available. Now we could have done the same thing over here where we could have said a minimum of 1 influencer video and a max of 4, and it would basically get us the same result here. So once again, you can sort by high to low, but because these are both the exact same, we have no need to do that. But even here, you can sort by, maybe you want, out of these 2, now you want to sort by the highest influencer commission, right? So this one says $1.47 because it's a $36 product. So from here, you can click on the product link. This is a clickable link here where it says product. Click on there, it'll open up that page, and let's just see what's going on here. So it's got a video. It says there's 1 influencer video, so let's just see. And yes, as you can see, it's got 1 influencer video. As you can see, it says earns commission, which means that they are an influencer. And that tells us that there are also 4 video slots available, right? Which is awesome. Just like that, you've gone from 102 total products, filtered it down to 2 based on your exact liking. But I mean, even then, like I said, you can filter this any way you want. So let's say we wanted to do a minimum of 10. Well, now we've got an extra 3 products to choose from, and this can be done on any single page. So let's just say that we wanted to get the #1 best sellers on all of Amazon. You can click on your best sellers here, and you have all of these different categories to choose from. It can get pretty overwhelming, but same thing with this tool, it'll show up on here. It'll also show up on your orders page, as you can see. To get it on your orders page, you'll actually click on the same table, and you can do those same filtering and sorting features based on all the products here on your orders page. You can filter that same thing through all of the months or years that you've been using Amazon and just get all of those videos done. And like I said, it'll tell you here if your video has been done. So you can see here, I have a video for this product, so there's no need for me to do that product. But especially if you're starting out, you definitely want to start in your orders page, find out what products you already own that don't have any upper carousels full. So let's go back over to our best sellers page, and you can do that same thing. Table, filter it by anything you want, but here it's actually filtering everything on the bestseller page. If you wanted to get more in depth, like here it says bestsellers, Amazon devices, bestseller office products, bestsellers in software, clothing, jewelry, books, all of those different options. Or you can click over here where you can be even more specific. So let's just say home and kitchen. This will give you all the bestsellers in home and kitchen, where if you give it a second, it'll give you all of those same features. On here, you can also hide anything. So if you don't want affiliate commission, you can hide that, and it'll even help with loading in the extension a little bit quicker as well. So we'll go ahead and come over to the product page. This is the Halloween product that we had opened from the same Halloween decorations party search. This is what you're going to see here. When you open up a product page, you will see this box come up. In this box, you'll pretty much have the same features that you have over here on the table underneath the listings. The only thing here is that it might be a little bit easier to see everything because it's more stretched out here. It's not all compact and kind of squished together here as it is over here. So that's the only benefit. But on the product page, you know how you also have related products? Well, you can also see those same details for each of these individual products, which is really nice when you're trying to compare similar products. And same thing as usual, click on that table, everything on that page will be able to be sorted and individually filtered based on your liking. So it's really, really cool. Okay, next, if we come over to the manage page, your creator hub page, you can easily and very quickly see where your videos show up based on each individual product. So you can filter through upper, lower, or none. I've gone ahead and added this placement feature, which will be automatically added once you download the Sortio X Chrome extension. And then you'll also have this feature added. With this feature, you can then either keep it as show all, you can filter it by upper, so this will only show you all the videos from this individual page. Now you do have to switch to each page and it'll take a second to load them all, but this makes it way quicker than having to open each individual product, trying to see if your video is on there. You can go through lower, so it'll show you all the ones on the lower carousel, or it'll show you all the ones with none, which is also very valuable because you'll be able to see why is my video no longer on here? Is it that my video is just not good enough? Is it that these other people are maybe spamming a post or something? But let's just see. For example, this is a Ninja blender that I did. You can individually click these links. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. If you hover over this placement icon, whether it's on upper, none, lower, they can all be individually clicked and it'll be taking you to the product that you had tagged in that video. If we come over here to that blender, let me just see if my video is on here. So no, my video is not on here right now. And then you can just compare. See, is there something that you could have done differently in your video? If you go ahead and redo it, is there something that you can say or do that'll help it stand out compared to the ones that are now on here? Okay, if I scroll down to the lower carousel, I can also see that yes, my video is actually not on here, otherwise it would have said lower carousel.